Good evening and welcome to today's show. Today's show is all about division, long division. We're going to be going through the whole shooting match with you. It's a bit different from my normal shows, my usual Stunning Lad 1 shows. There's no real comedy in this show. Afraid not. No comedy. It's a very serious show. Right, okay, never mind about that. Yes, no dancing bears in this show. It's a serious subject. It's not just long division, it is the definitive guide to long division. And not just that, we're not going to be just doing long division, we're going to be covering multiplication, fractions, converting fractions into decimals. Ha! It's the whole shooting match, I tell you. You don't believe me? Try this. Right. Now, okay, you're just going to have to work with me a bit here and maybe use your pause button. Okay, just a quick fashion thing there. There we go. I've got my suit on because it's not just videos I do. I do have to work as well, you know, teaching and all that kind of stuff. Assisting learners, you know, all that type of thing. And at the same time, I'm also studying as well, so I'm very, very busy, you know. Right, as to say, you will have to work with me here a bit. Now, division. Let's just pick a number out of random, okay? Nice simple one. I'm going to say 7 into 651, okay? Okay, I'm not going to use long division here, but that, if I was using long division, that is how it would look anyway, okay? 7 being the divisor, 651 being the dividend. Okay, so we're just going to do it this way. 7 into 6, does it go? It certainly doesn't. Now, you can put a 0 up there. 7 into 65, does that go? Well, I've never been very good at my 7 times table. I don't know about you. I do know that 7 times 7 is 49, so 8 times 7 must be 56, 56, 56, 63. 9 times 7 is 63. So we know that 7 can go into 65. It can't go into 6, but it can go into 65 9 times. Okay? Right. Right. But there is a remainder. A remainder of 2. We can put that over there. Okay? And that makes it 21. Does 7 go into 21? It certainly does. It goes in 3 times. So, doing the division that way, we can see that 7 goes into 651 93 times with no remainder. Now, it's always best to double check calculations when you haven't got a calculator. So, multiplication gets you the same answer as well. Simple case. 7 times the answer. 7 times 93 should make 651. Let's see if it does. Okay. As I say, just bear with me here. It's not easy. I haven't got a blackboard. There's your 93. 7 times 93. 7 times 3 is 21, so you're carrying the 2, okay? Very important to carry the 2. 7 times 9, well, we can cheat here, we already know that it's 63, don't we? So 63 plus a 2 is 65, and that's right. 651. There you have it. Both these answers match. So we know that we've done that division correctly. 7 goes into 651 93 times, because 7 times 93 is 651. Okay? Right. That's one of the methods we use for long division. Well, for division, that is. That wasn't long division. This is long division. Okay? Right, we're going to just move over here a little bit. We'll create another equation. Right, okay. Let's make it slightly harder. Although not much harder, because it's the first one. I always think when you add zeros, it makes it a little bit more complicated, which is good, because there's no point giving you sums that are just going to be too easy. Okay, so here we're asking, how many times does 9 go into 84,001? How many times does 9 go into 84,001? Right, now I have made it tricky. So the first thing we're doing, the divisor into the first number of the dividend, okay? Does 9 go into 8? Ah, it doesn't. Right, so the next thing we do, the next thing we ask ourselves, does 9 go into 84? It certainly does. It goes in, goes in 9 times, doesn't it? 9 times, because 10 times 9 would be 90. Because 10 times 9 is 90, so if you take 1 away, that's 81. So we know that 9 times 9 is 81, okay? So, where do we put it? Do we put it up there? Above the 8? No, we do not. We put it above the 4. Right. Okay? 9 times 9 is 81. That's step 1. Step 2. I'm going to put an X here. Right? Because the second step in long division is to multiply. Is to multiply both these numbers. That 9 and that 9. Okay? 9 times 9 is 81. We write the 81 down there. And now we're subtracting. So let's put a little minus there. Make sure you're following this, okay? And a line, okay? Take 81 away from 84, what do you get? 3. Okay? You get 3. Now this is where a lot of people get mixed up. Okay, this is where a lot of people get mixed up, so pay attention very closely to this bit here. A lot of people think the next step is to put 9 into 3 and then put a 0 up there. Wrong, wrong, wrong. You don't do that. The next step is to bring the next number down, okay? It's only when you've brought the next number down can you add anything else up there on the answers section, okay? So, 30. After we brought that 0 down, we've got a figure of 30. How many times does 9 go into 30? It goes in 4 times, okay? Is that right? That's wrong, isn't it? It goes in 3 times. 3 times 9 is 27. I was just testing that. 3 times 9 is 27. So 3 times, so again, we're multiplying, okay? You watching? 3 times 9 is 27. Okay? Put the minus sign there. Right? That's how it should be looking so far. And again, take 27 away from 30. What are you left with? 3. Then we're bringing the next number down, which is 0. And again, we're asking ourselves, how many times does 9 go into 30? Well, we already know that. It's 3. So let's put it up there. And let's once again go. 3 times 9 is, it's the same one again, 27. Taking it away, it leaves you with 3. Okay? Then we're bringing the final number down. The final number is 1. How many times does 9 go into 31? Again, it can only go in 3 times, doesn't it? Because 4 would be too many. So 3 times 9 is 27. So it's going to go in 3 times. So again, 9 into 30 goes in 3 times. So the 3 goes up there. And again, you're saying, what is 3 times 9? Surprise, surprise. It's 27. But this time, we're left with 4. Okay, this is good. This is now leaving us with a remainder. The last one didn't. This one does. So you can show that there, up at the top there. We know obviously that 9 doesn't go into 4. Okay, it doesn't go into 4. And there's no more numbers to bring down. So you've got to put down remainder 4. Right? So we know that 9 goes into 84,001, 9,333 times with a remainder of 4. Okay. Right. But what happens if your teacher said, I don't want you to show it as a remainder, I want you to show it as a fraction? No problem is what you should say to your teacher, because that couldn't be easier. Do you want to show remainder 4 as a fraction? Just look how easy it is to do. Just look what happens next. Nine going into 84,001 goes in 9,333 times and 4 ninths. Or you could say 9,333 and 4 ninths. Okay, the divisor is shown as the denominator, and the 4, which is the remainder, is shown as the numerator. And that couldn't be easier. So if you're showing it as a fraction, the divisor, that number there, the number that's going into the dividend, is always at the bottom part of the fraction, or as we call it, the denominator. Okay, and the numerator is your remainder. Okay, so there it is, 9,333 and 4 ninths. That is how you show that as a fraction. That's how many times it goes in. And again, of course, we can double check with multiplication here. And just like I showed you before, it is simply adding the whole number up again. 3 times 9 is 27, carrying the 2. 3 times 9 is 27, plus the 2 is 29, carry the 2. 3 times 9 is 27 plus the 2. Oh, it's not a very good 9, is it? Okay. 9 times 9 is 81 plus the 2 is 83. Now I know what you're thinking. You go, ha 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 ha. That's wrong. Actually, it isn't. It is correct. Okay. 9 times 9,333 is 83,997. And as you notice, there is a difference of 4, which was what we already worked out there. Okay. So again, a remainder of 4, or 4 ninths. So that has proved that we have done that long division 100% correctly. And now on to the next one.